Hello guys, and welcome to another battle report. This is the TNQ game number 3, and I'm facing off demons. So to start with my deployment, I did actually choose not to drop my scout as scout because I wanted to get the matchup I wanted. So I want my temple god against his big units and my spearman against his plague beasts. So I deployed like this. The last cannon Thyroscutus is standing a little bit forward because I want to shoot the last cannon at him. I will get the second turn, but otherwise I deploy as you can see. We play a special scenario. It's actually the one I was most afraid of having to face in the whole tournament. The one I play against the vampire count player a couple of battles ago. Blood for the blood god. So first of all we have this big statue in the middle that give everyone within 6 inches frenzy, and you get double points for killing something, and if your unit choose to flee or flee for any reason at all, you get full points for them. So that's kind of harsh, especially if now once again I'm facing off an army that really cannot flee. So we will see how this one goes. And here's my other flank. There was pretty much some early drops. I wanted my salamander against his big unit, but that's basically it. So over to his side. So for my opponent's army, first of all, it's a beautiful army. It's actually very cool because he only paid like 600 crowns for the whole army. In total, it's made out of various things, actually, and 600 crowns, that's I think 8 or 7 crowns is equal to $1. So well, we in the YouTube community, Warhammer YouTuber community at least, are smart people, so you can figure it out what that is in your particular money. So his list, he got 3 pestilent beasts, he then got a father of pestilence, level 2 death, he got 2 sniper spells and some other cool stuff on him. Then he got a demon engine with the flamer upgrade, and he got a unit of talisman, full command, distracting, 17 of them. Then a bigger unit with 94 with war banner. In the big unit he have his BSP. What's important with him is he reduces every path of light spell by 2 when casting on it. But otherwise he is pretty easy to kill, and we discussed it a little bit after the game. He wanna take his BSP away from the Palanquin because it's so easy to kill him, he told me. And then he got another demon engine with the same upgrade as the other one on behind that hill. And then he got a scouted unit of pestilence over there. Well, since he deployed his stuff first, and this is what he done in his first turn. He pushes up his lines a bit, and on the other flank he do the same. He tried to cast his BSB is as well a Path of Death wizard, so he had the toughness and strength debuff, and as well as the missile, and he tried to cast the missile onto my skinks, failed it, and tried to snipe out my slan, but I passed my ward save. So that's actually his first turn. So over to Saurian's first turn. So here we go. My plan here is actually I pushes my spearmen to the left because I think if they are as they are now within 6 inches of that frenzy marker, they get a crap ton of attacks. They got poison, so they can easily take out his demon engine and plague beast if he chooses to charges me. Otherwise, my 5 Chameleons go up to block his Demon Engine from doing anything hurtful. Move up my Salamander to shoot. I'm actually on that flank pretty okay, because since his Plague Father is hiding behind his statue pretty defensively, I am pretty okay with pushing up my Temple Guards a bit. And that's it for my movement actually. And this is basically a picture of my other flank. So what happened here is one of my Chameleons moved up to shoot at his Plague Beast. The other one couldn't quite get out of the arc of him, so I just backed them backwards. I might need them later. Magic, I think I get off Path of Light signature on his beasts of Plague Beasts. Did a wound or two. I have no long range shooting. I think my Salamander did actually manage to kill a couple of what they call talisman in his big unit, but yeah, that's it for my turn. Well, so for the demon turn 2. First of all, the demon's engine charges my Chameleons, which I'm perfectly fine with. Just so we don't shoot that warfire cannon. The other one fortunately didn't charge my Saurus warrior and decided to stand and shoot with his cannon instead. His Plague Beast move up a bit, and he move up his Plague Father a bit, but I think he actually pushes his Tailman backwards 2 inches, to be honest. And that's his movement. And for magic, I don't remember what he did, but nothing harmful anyway. Shooting, he actually misfired with his other demon engine, so it didn't get off a shot, and its weapon is destroyed, thankfully, which is very good for me. And of course on this side, this demon engine actually managed to kill my Skink, but I think I have sneaked a wound through on it as well in combat, because I have a higher initiative than he does. So we choose to reform like that. Here is my plan now for turn 2. First of all, Chameleons move up to block his Plague Beast from charging the flank of my Saur Spearman. My Saur Spearman charges into his Demon Engine, and I think thanks to Poison and Frenzy I will be able to kill that, even though I will lose some Saurus, but that isn't too much of an issue for me. I pushes up the Temple Guard a bit. I'm not really afraid for his charging me. I actually think my Saurian Lord can take down his what is called his Plague Father, to be honest. And hopefully he will charge with his Plague Father and that big unit, because I have setting up a double flee maneuver with my Salamander against his Demon Engine, so they will just bounce over my Saurian warrior, and the BSB is right close to it, so they got a leadership 9 or potentially 10 if I get off the light spell leadership reroll, so that shouldn't be an issue for me. Hopefully he will not charge that small Saurian unit with his big pestilence block, because then I will have to stay and he will kill that unit. So we will see what he will respond in his turn, and that's my plan. Well, in combat I did manage to kill his Demon Engine, and I did also get off the poison buff on them, so they got the poison on 5-ups, so it died. I don't know if it died from combat rest or straight away, but it died at least. And I did actually kill a plague, what's it called, Plague Beast. Unfortunately, so now he can slams into the flank of my Saurian warrior, unfortunately. But yeah, my Chameleons did pretty much too good of shooting on them. So one of his guys died, unfortunately. but shit happened. So that's basically my turn. My salamander didn't do much this turn either, and the magic, I did get off the poison and the light spell, but that's it, I think. Maybe I get off throne as well. So for his turn, he charges. His plague beast goes into the flank of my Saurian warriors, and I'm not afraid of that one. I have 3 up armor saving, he's only strength 5, so I got a 5 up armor saving poison on him, so I think I can get rid of that unit pretty fast. He slams in his big talisman unit with his BSB and his plague fodder into my temple guard unit, and I'm actually pretty confident I can win this if I get some good magic face up. Otherwise, he charges with his demon engine, my 2 salamander, and I flee with both of them. And he ended up 1 inch away from my Saurian unit, actually. So I stopped him, even though I lost 140 points for fleeing, unfortunately, but I have to do that to stop his demon engine. So that's his movement. On this side, I actually won this combat. I still have the poison buff up, and I think I killed a plague beast, so he actually lost. I think he passes his leadership test, but I reformed like that. And holy crap, this combat go very bad for me. I don't think he got off any buffs at all, but he killed a crap ton of temple gods, much more than I expected, which was very bad. I did kill his BSB with my Saurian warlord, and my Skink champion actually killed his, not Skink champion, Skink captain, killed his plague talisman champion in a challenge, which was very good for me. So I get rid of all of his character this turn, except for the big guy, which I will take a challenge with my lord next turn, and hopefully I can get some good buffs on up. It might be too late, but that's my hope at least. And yeah, that's actually his turn 3. Well, for my turn, I realized I cannot afford to screw this up. I couldn't, so I just basically had to throw my Saurian warrior units away to stop his demon engine. He will probably kill them, overrun into my salamander, but that's much better than he slamming into the side of my temple gods. Otherwise, not much of a movement actually. My 2 salamander rallies, of course, leadership 9 or 10 cold-blooded rerolls, not really an issue here. And that's the movement phase. My Chameleons geeks move around. I'm pretty sure that if I'm not killing his plague beast in this round of combat, I will have his small talisman unit into the flank of my Saurian spearmen. And thankfully I did get flesh to stone up on my unit, so I didn't suffer too many losses actually. I think I got 8 temple guard remaining because he got poison, so he still did a lot of wounds to the unit, even though I'm toughness 8, I think. I think actually my lord went into the challenge with his lord and I did 3 wounds to him. He did 1 wound to me. I'm not sure if I won this combat or not. I think I actually lost because he still had his friends left and I have lost my frenzy from that statue in the middle. So yeah, that's my turn. And as you can see on this picture, the spearman did not kill this plague beast, so his talisman will have a juicy flank into my Saurian spearman, unfortunately. And yeah, his turn. His demon engine charges my Saurian warrior. I stayed. I don't know. I will just sacrifice that unit. His plaguelings, he don't really know what to do with them, so they stick around there. His talisman actually failed a charge into the flank of my Saurian warrior unit. I think he needed a 5 or a 6, but he did only roll a 4 or a 5. it was a fail charge anyway, unfortunately for him. So my Saurian warrior are facing off the plague beast one more turn. Hopefully they can kill that thing. So that's his movement. Well, guys, this was brutal for him. My Saurian warrior, they died. He killed 7. I must have done a wound to him because I lost his combat by 7. And you can see the 3 dice there. It's a triple 1, a triple snake eyes. So my Saurian warrior sticks. It might not have been the best for me because the chance of redirecting him is much harder now, but I think it will work anyway. But in the important combat, Saurian warlord took another wound. I think I did some more wounds to his plague father. He's actually striking before me. I have already used my potion of speed. So as you can see, I only have a few guys remaining. So for my turn 5, what I've done here is I throw the salamander with the cactus in front of behind my Saurian warrior because he will kill them, and he will charge my salamander, and there isn't a way for him to get around. Even if he overruns, he will just hit my other salamander. I throw in my poisonous Thyroscutus into that combat to get some combat res, and otherwise my Saurian spearman cannot kill his plague beast, and that's brutal. And I throw my Chameleon Skinks in front of his talisman because I do not want him to flank charge my Saurian spearman if I should fail. And remember, he is frenzy, so if he kills my Chameleon Skinks, he will overrun, and hopefully I will get a UC flank charge on them in my turn 6 if the dice roll as I want them to do. Well, in combat, yeah, my lord takes another wound, my Thyroscutus take a wound maybe, and I did get off flesh to stone on that unit, so my lord survived. My temple guard are dead now, unfortunately, but that couldn't really be helped. And you can see here he's this must be after his movement actually, because he have charged the Skinks, and he killed my Saurus and overrun into one of my 31st salamander. Yeah, his plague beast is still standing there, unfortunately, but hopefully I can kill it in this turn and get a user flank on his talisman. And this is a close-up of his Demon Indian failing to killing my salamander. Only did 1 wound on him, and my salamander stick on a leadership, I think I lost by 2, so leadership 7, cold-blooded reroll, no problem. Well, this is unfortunately his plague father with only 1 wound remaining kill off my lord. Unfortunately, my Skink chief actually sticks on a I think he rolled a snake eyes or a 3 or something like that in combat, but my Thyroscutus actually failed, unfortunately. I think in my turn 6 my Saurian spearman actually managed to kill off his last plague beast, but those things were annoying, unfortunately. And yeah, this is the game. It was a very fun and interesting game. Unfortunately my temple guard dies and my general died, so he won. It was such a minor difference in points, so we actually shared the battle points because the objective was to kill a certain number of points more than your opponent to receive battle points, and we shared the battle points and I lost the game. It wasn't too severe actually. I think I lost by 8-12, 7-13, something like that. But yeah, it's hard to lose another game, unfortunately. But that's the end of this. I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any question, post them below and I will try to answer them as soon as I can. Feel free to like and start subscribing if you want more of this. Have a nice one.